Hey guys, Zigy here and welcome back to another video. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys my render settings for my Sony Vegas and Action. First, I'm going to show you my Action settings. So on the front page, I just have it on AVI, and then I usually have it on this the gaming controller right now because it's recording my game. But this is just recording my screen right now because I'm showing you guys this, so that's why it's on that right now. But usually you're going to want to put it on the little gaming controller. And then it's AVI for the file format. Video size, I usually have it 1080p, 60 FPS is what I usually do. Some people do a 720p or something, but I usually keep it like that. This right here is just for live streaming. So for whenever I live stream, I have it 720p, 60 FPS. My audio, I don't think that's really anything until you get to over here. And now nothing's that. And then I have ultra settings in here. My bitrate is at 100%, and then I don't have any overlays. My webcam, if I turn that on, that'll be set up as well. And then audio settings, I have my headset set up to that, and that'll just be for like what you want for your mic or your audio or what you're listening to. And then your microphone settings, that's what you're using as your mic. So if you have like a Yeti or something, you would set it up here, and then for your headset, you'd set it up in here. But all I have is just a headset, and then you can kind of just mess around with the settings. I think this is like what it came with. I think I might have changed it down a little bit on here. And then this isn't really anything. Export settings isn't really anything. It's all the same right here. And then these are just preferences pretty much. They're all pretty much default except this benchmarking. Benchmarking is usually F11, so F11 makes your full screen Minecraft. And every time you press that, it like does like a bunch of recording, and you don't want that being saved on your computer. So I just changed that to my number 7, all the way on the right of my keyboard. So I like never press that, so it doesn't really matter about that. And then that's basically it for my action settings. So I'm gonna go and show you guys my Sony Vegas settings. So if I put in a clip, these are just for Let's Plays. I usually just go to the switches, I disable maintain aspect ratio, and then I go and disable resample. A lot of people don't disable it, but just for my Let's Plays, I like to disable it because it takes away the blurriness, I guess. So if I were to play a clip and the sword was swinging, it wouldn't show like a shadow of it. But if I had smart resample, it would show like a shadow. So I guess that would make it more smooth, I guess, but the disable resample would just make it more clear. So that's why I use disable resample and turn off maintain aspect ratio. I do that on every single clip, and it just makes it a lot more clearer in my opinion. Alright guys, now I'm going to show you guys my render settings, and this is the render settings that I use for all of my videos on my channel. Sometimes I switch it up a little bit, and I'll show you guys the other ones that I use as well, but for the most part, I just use these ones. So you guys can go ahead and copy down what you see on here. I'll just leave it up for a second so you guys can pause it if you want to and change it to it. I'd say they're pretty good. The way to find this is to go into here, match property settings, and then you have to find it to where it shows Windows Media Video V11, and then you can change it, and I have mine as the 1080 one. So once you find the Windows Media Video V11, then you go in there, and then this is literally like mine, so you just copy it from here. And mine is 1440p 1080 60 FPS, and then the keyframe is 5, and buffer is 3, and then sharpness is 100, and yeah, 1440 by 1080, and then my bit rate is 14M. I think it's usually might be 6 is like default, or like whatever the usual ones are. I think it's like at 6, so just change that to 14. And then in project, I just have it best, and then use project settings. And the color space just default. And then that's basically it. And then you guys should match these exact settings right here. And then you guys will have the same render settings as me. I haven't really released these before, but I figured I would show you guys because a lot of you have been wanting them. They're not too good, but they're pretty decent for Let's Plays if you guys want to get some good quality content. These are Mesoid settings. I'm not really sure what I did. I just copied his from his video, so and I don't even think I really used these before, but I know they're pretty good. So if you guys want these, his is 1920 by 1080, 1 square pixel aspect ratio, 60 FPS. They're pretty much the same settings, except a little. I think these right here might be a little bit different, and then that's about it for that. And then cases, these are like 1440p settings, which are pretty good. 2560 by 1440, 30 FPS. So this is if you were going to record in like 720p, I suggest using these settings to get 1440p. And then his bitrate as at 8, and then project best, and then default. And then those are literally all the render settings that I use. So if you guys want to use those, go ahead. But yeah, this is the main one that I use for all of my videos. So the videos that you watch, these are the render settings for them. So I suggest using them. They're pretty good. But anyways, guys, this is only part 1 of my 10K special. I just wanted to put something out there for you guys because you guys have been wanting my render settings as well. And I've been working on a pretty good video for you guys for my 10K special that I really wanted to be uploading for a while. I've been working on editing it for a while. It's kind of hard getting all these clips together. Some of you might be able to guess what the video is, but for now I'm not going to tell you guys because I want it to be a surprise for most of you guys. But it is a really good video and I'm really excited to release it. It's, I would say, about maybe 55 to 60% done. It's just really hard gathering the clips together. I'm editing it and then I'm sending it to one of my friends that's going to help me do something else. But for now, I just decided to show you guys my render settings that I use. So this is just part 1 of 2 for my 10K special. So I hope you guys don't mind. It's just a little extra video I decided to show you guys. And it could make it useful for most of you guys that wanted to have better render settings or whatever you guys wanted to do. But yeah, I showed you guys my action settings and my Sony Vegas settings. And that's basically it you really need. But anyways, guys, if you guys did enjoy today's video, please be sure to leave a like and comment down below what you guys think the video is for my 10K special. And anyways, guys, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.